Yo, it's Jay. Today we're actually to VICI's Fire in the Booth. Let's get it.
I know you're gonna
dig this. I am. The booth.
Right now we're taking it to the streets of Manchester.
If you man don't know, this kid got famous for rapping on a Bugsy beat, and then Bugsy brought him out on tour. Now he's doing a Fire in the Booth.
One of the hardest kids around right now, period.
Biggie's 16.
The kid is destined to be a superstar. Man like VICI in the building.
Fucking AI
You know
shit.
what time it is when you hear this, right?
Now
It's time to rumble.
Check.
This is about to be straight Bugsy, 100%.
Listen,
Scale, bro.
VICI. Look,
History in the making.
check it. I seen pennies, I ain't seen K's. Old friends doing 4 for 20s like it's Green Day. Boulevard of broken dreams, this ain't Green Day. Big straps, boxes and bands like CK. Every damn lyric is embellished with pain. I seen guys maul coppers like Kevin James. Set it straight, you ain't never stepped on weight or been in gates. You probably got NFA, and I've been keeping to myself for a minute. Attracted to dead presidents, but I ain't necrophilic. From the mud with no grounds to pivot, that's the town I
Attracted to dead presidents, but I'm not necrophilic.
myself for a minute. Attracted to dead presidents, but I ain't necrophilic. From the mud with no grounds to pivot, that's the town I live in. Big sticks, we never frown on Quidditch and limelight. I've been drowning in it, it's never too much, cause I ain't never like the dark. No Ku Klux, distress and bells in my
I had
jeans.
never liked the dark, no Ku Klux. But the money accent is so OP for rapping. It's actually ridiculous.
Boot cuts. You could get your tooth broke if you try and slew us. I'll soak your large intestines like you took 2, like I'm 2, man. No Rishi, but I'll get it soon. Act of riches and fame. Get it 6 different ways like Dave. But I think I know the path I'm gonna take because I'm silly with the flows. It's silly if you didn't know. Studio with 2 smoking barrels like Vinnie Jones. Lock the stock and start blazing heat. They try play with VICI from the belly of beast. Car, I was at the AO the night before my test. I weren't nervous or sodden with sweat, cause I would rather die now than live in rotten regret. So I stay firm on every sentence that was solemnly said. You know the game, wrong word, you'll get buried alive like David Blaine. Lethal weapon cause major pain like Damon Wayans. I blank, man, I ain't into verbal exchange. You can act how you feel when it's face to face. I ain't sneak this in. My brothers knee deep in it. I'm the one to organize the stunts like Steve Griffin. Starvation turn a pigeon to seagull, turn good to evil. That transition is lethal. And your ship's got loose planks. I ain't surprised you sank in my boat. I'm sniffing out the cracks like a beagle. Went from big dog to baby. Position is fetal. Run your mouth and that action is penal. And that's for real. I was with Bugsy Malone eating Wagyu steak. A mental break. Detox my stress intake. Even teachers at school knew I was the one. They told me sign my rap name on Leavers Day. You man are bold actions. I'm like an M16. All these one-hit wonders, how they tested me. My vision.
I've never heard a bar like that. About the ball action.
Ball actions, I'm like an M16. All these one-hit wonders, how they tested me. My vision's
I feel like I should have heard that more. I've never heard that.
high on my throne, keep supplying this smoke while you man see low. I didn't mention green, undeniably him. Blade stuck to his hip like a Siamese twin. I wouldn't try it with him. Hate when girls act bougie, fake buying them things on Insta, skimming cosmetics like the Kylie and Kim. So what you reckon? Do I possess prowess to be the best? Nah, I don't want your answer, bro. It's written on my forehead. I'm a lyrical killer and a literal winner. I'm like Bart Simpson, you man a principal Skinner. Cause no matter what you say or do, I always make my move. Bro, you couldn't even lace my shoes. All my dogs are like Moses, cause they always see the vision. And your team's full of haters, no wonder you lose. Cause I bring thunder to booths and set fire to mics. I've been in the dark and that was prior to light. With these lyrics, I've been nasty like Kano's bros. And I don't ever back down, call me Nathan Jones, you know?
That was hard. That was hard.
Hey, you're a problem, bro. You're a real life superstar. Life's about to be very different for you, you know. I ain't ever wrong. I'm addicted to dead presidents. I'm not a necrophiliac. The bars, my guy. There was too many quotables there. We ain't done yet. He's heating up. Scan, bro.
Yeah.
Lap 2.
Listen.
Savage.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's VICI, the 16-year-old phenom. I ain't shown much, let me tell you my life. I was 13 years old and my neck on the line.
Straight Bugsy Malone.
16-year-old phenom, I ain't shown much, let me tell you my life. I was 13 years old and my neck on the line, literally neck on the knife. My household was war-torn, yeah, I got a mum and a dad, but they weren't comrades. And I was like 6 years old when they split, but it didn't stop there, let me tell you the facts. I seen them cuts in the forearms, I was just young, I didn't know what it meant. But now that I'm older and wiser, I know that she had real issues of mental health. Now I'll apologize for my ignorance, because I didn't ever show compassion and feelings, I would combat them. But anyone tried it with her, I was straight up bottom, I'm calm. I ain't involved in a gang life, I ain't at beef, I ain't been in no wars, but living in a city where parents mourn and chests get torn with ZKs bigger than a Texas horn. Get this more, I was raised in it, I'm hectic born, and that's why I'll put man to sleep with a wake don't involve a stretch or yawn. Are you listening? Let me get it out of my system. I withdraw the Drake, have him on skates, no ice, man, I put him on teas like Lipton, do it no thoughts or thinking, that's if they ever try to touch my fam. I'm from the city of the B of the bang, where a lot of the man I used to kick ball with ended up being in gangs. My friend killed my friend, and now one's dead and one's doing 18. There's no wiping these slates clean. This life feels like a straight dream, cause when the man I used to kick ball with ended up being in gangs. My friend killed my friend, and now one's dead and one's doing 18. There's no wiping these slates clean. This life feels like a straight dream, cause when I lost my auntie Shan, I tried to keep being this macho man, but now I look at this life I'm gonna build and it starts to give me survivor's guilt. And I'm thinking, how can I share my pain? My cuz lost the one who put life in his veins. Dad and uncles lost their own sister, so who am I to be part of that picture? I almost cried when I wrote this, because I realized that I'm here and she's gone. Remember the times we screamed that song saying we ain't afraid, we don't fear no one. Cause when I was about 6, that's when things start changing a bit. I had trouble at school.
Bugsy,
We
bro.
don't fear no one. Cause when I was about 6, that's when things start changing a bit. I had trouble at school and my parents split, and my life just fell to a ditch. Then when I turned 9, I was kicked from school. I didn't know why I was acting a fool. I weren't trying
Bugsy
to
did
fit in
this in his fire in a booth. He
or
did
be
this.
cool. It was how I could express what I'd been through. Now it might sound dumb, but they were the times. I was in year 6 or 5, it was me and my cuz, we'd roll with pride. Then we seen bear man giving us eyes, but there's about 6 of them. They were all in secondary, we didn't need no help or weaponry. We turned into madmen, lunatics, and turned so-called bad boys fugitives. Best friend, I could never get through to him. The roads would entice him. Asked him, is it worth sacrificing? Seeing your mother distraught and crying? Nah, so let me tell you what VICI stands for. I stand for pride and truth, and I stand for my family, stand for the youth, and I'll stand here and spit fire in a booth. And I'll stand for the days I had 20-pound shoes, stand for the people I buried in tombs. So let me tell you my morals and how I move, in case you didn't conclude. Cause no man in the world could ever lay a hand on my mum. Let me not get vexed, cause she made me and you don't know me. So G, I don't owe no respect. And my mum will always take precedence over any little girl who I chat to. So if you don't get on with my mum, then it's yours that you can go back to. Enough of that smoke, no, let me get deeper. Ever seen good use with a meat? And my mum will always take precedence over any little girl who I chat to. So if you don't get on with my mum, then it's yours that you can go back to. Enough of that smoke, no, let me get deeper. Ever seen good use with a meat cleaver? Ever seen, yeah.
VICI! Wow!
Perfect.
Wow! One take as well, clean, come in, swipe, crash down the mic. Another moment of history right here on Friday the Booth. I see you, my guy. You're a special generational artist. The future looks bright for you, bro. The future looks wonderful.
Go, man, let's go.
And that right there, we call that fire in the booth. Wow.
But that was VICI's fire in a booth. Hard. I like Bugsy in it. He's similar to Bugsy. That was his inspiration in the whole thing. But yeah, this nigga's lucky, bro, to have come up how he's come up. But yeah, hard. Necrophilia bar was disgusting. And now mum, go back to your mum, but yeah, hard. What these views saying? 10k in 2 days, 100 comments. Like, not bad. Yeah, that's VICI's fire in the booth. If you man enjoyed, let me know if you want to see more of him, more Bugsy, more whatever, and I'll get to it. Peace.